what's going on? This is another video. We're gonna go over how to sign clients for your agency today. This is more of a guide for people who already have established agency. So those who have 2 to 3 clients already and are having issues with scaling to those 5 to 10 clients monthly. This might work for beginners, but y'all see why I see that why I say that it might just not be perfect for beginners. So let's talk about why the reason 99% of people fail is because they lack leads. They rely on outreach. So they rely on cold calls, cold DMs, cold emails. This is a good tool for beginners. But the issue is the moment you stop dialing, your work just disappears. There's no people coming into your profile. You're not getting views. You're not getting likes. You're not gaining any type of social proof. Any outreach is very input based output, so you have to you have to put your time in to be able to get those leads. You gotta do this and that to be able to get it. Like it's all a you have to do it in order for it to come out. And it's like you have to call one to get one lead. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not like if I call one, I'm gonna get 10 leads. That's not how it works. That's why we built the system that scaled us from those $12,000 to $20,000 a month to 50 grand for the past 3 back to back months. Breakdown. Pillar number one would be content. So pattern interrupt ads. This is my favorite type of ads to be running on the agency account. So a pattern interrupt ads is anything that disrupts the actual basically just disrupts. I'm tweaking. Disrupts by doing a loud moment, crazy graphic, weird action, or a sudden type of visual. So an example of one of these, right? I just saw one on my For You page where this guy's basically riding his bike and he crashed into a car. And as he crashed into the car, the camera from his helmet flips off into the car, goes through the window, and then switch to some guy picking up the phone and telling me and basically trying to sell why we should hire him as a growth operator. So that's a perfect sample of that type of ad. It obviously catches your attention because you want to see what's gonna happen when the guy crashes. I've seen these with people like jump into it, like pools. I've seen I saw one of a realtor like jumping off the second floor of a house into a pool. Great ad. Info content. Info content is anything that teaches educates your audience and provides value on what you do. So this is great for those leads, right, that are wondering how you're different from the competition, how you're gonna help them, and how you're gonna benefit their business. It's actually great for the leads that it's actually great too for people that are trying to understand what you are or how you do it. Because I mean, it's pretty obvious that it should be pretty obvious in your marketing agency profile, but at the same time though, so always people that are gonna not get it. There's always people that's gonna be interested in what do you do. So this info content saves you from those leads that won't understand. Other favorite is value driven / result based. So value driven is anything that is showing return on investment, sales, growth, anything that's kind of like a case study. Like you're showing people how you help this business, what results you got it, or yeah, basically that's it is results. Pillar number two, funnels. For any type of leads, you're gonna need a funnel, obviously, to get them. So no matter how many leads you're getting off this, if you don't have a funnel, it's gonna fuck up anyways. So one of my favorite funnels is websites. Websites that are great just to getting those both meetings, to getting those lead sheets, to getting into content with the actual lead. But that's all they do, to be honest. There's not much. My favorite type of funnel is DM funnels. The reason why I think DM funnels is better is because we're having a one-on-one conversation with the lead, and we're able to qualify them and see if we're a good match with them before even getting in that meeting and wasting any of our times, right? Pillar number three, sales. In order to get those leads and turn them into paying customers, you're gonna need a setter. A setter is the person who starts a contact with a lead and qualifies them in order for the closer to get them. So the setter grabs the lead from the website or DMs, make sure he's qualified to pay, make sure his business is the type of niche we're in, make sure that we're gonna be able to make him money, and then he sends it to a closer where the closer hops on a meeting and actually closes them. The closer is the salesman basically person who's master at handling objections, person who's master at selling anything, person who's able to show that lead what the future will look like if they work with us. Here's a prime example of this funnel being done. This is a value driven content. So as you see results with a little hook, just like catch eyes. We have a lot of these in our profile. So if a lead didn't fall by this one, they will go on our profile, check for more. They're gonna see tons of results. Then we have the DM funnel ringer, DM's key to get started. The leads gonna see this and DM us obviously because they're interested in working with us. You see how I'm using a DM instead of a website because I believe DMs are the best funnel you can be using as an agency. Here's a perfect sample of the funnel of the lead going through the funnel. Holy shit. Ski, as you see here, that's the keyword we use. He DMs a ski, we text back immediately. Our setters on point. We have setters working all times. You see the leads and price because we responded so early. We responded in like such a quick time at that time, which I think this conversation was like at 4 in the morning. He asked us if we run for this niche. Um, we said we do. We qualify them. Then once we qualify them, the setter organizes a Google Meet, make sure that it works with the person, right? Make sure that the closer gets all the information that we need. Make sure that the lead gets all the information he needs for the meet. Then the closer hops in the meeting, handles the objections, gets the sell done, over with. You're getting paid. The reason why this works is because content compounds over time, creating marketing that will always work instead of dialing all day. You're making it so the algorithm works for you, right? So when you're dialing, how I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you're call one, you get one lead. If you get the lead, when you're creating content, right, you create one video, and there's hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people that will see that video and will be interested in working with you. So one input is many outputs. Simple as that. And that video, they all compound, right? So video is not just because you posted a video a week ago doesn't mean it's gonna stop going viral. It doesn't mean it's gonna stop going. It doesn't mean it's like you can't use it. You can always repost that video, and then again you start another sequence of leads coming in. That's why I think this is the lowest effort and the best way to get leads. I think outbounds, like I am really big on outbound to be honest, as like for beginners, because like it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for beginners, but outbound is so overplayed and so overused. I think it's completely outdated. How I said, this guy's for people who already have established agency, but if you have if you're a beginner, the only thing I see where you could lack on is right here. Oh no, I'm tripping. Value driven, right? Because you don't have results, so you can't really do value driven. Sales, I mean, you'll be fine, I think, just because you could work with setters and closers off commission instead of paying them a monthly, yeah, salary. That's what I do personally. I work with commission is because once they're committed, they're working for the commission, so they have to do it in order to get paid. So it's a safe way for me to make sure that I'm getting my money and safe way to make sure they're working. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to DM me on my socials. And if you're interested in learning more about the systems that we use and if you're serious about growing your agency, there will be a link in the bottom to work 101 with me. Yeah, apply for there. We'll see if you're a good fit for a good fit to work together. And yeah, I'll see you there if you're a good fit. If not, thank you for watching and free value every day. That's how I know it. Peace.